This is lesson 6.4, transformations of logarithmic functions. So all of these transformations we're going to talk about, we have seen now numerous times. So if it happens with the x, that's how we move it left or right, and it's the opposite because the x lies. If it happens afterwards, then it's going to be our up and down, and it's exactly as it appears, so plus 3 up, minus 1 down. If the negative is with the x, that's a reflection in the y-axis. If it's in front of it, it's a reflection in the x-axis. If there is a number being multiplied by the x, remember the x lies, so we take the opposite, and then that's a horizontal shrink if it's less than 1, stretch if it's greater than 1. And if it's in front being multiplied, that's a vertical stretch or shrink, and the number gets to stay the same. Recall, we were creating So for our first example, we have log base 2 of x is the parent function. Now we're going to do negative 3 times the log base 4 times. So we have two things. We have a negative, which is a reflection in the x-axis because it's up front. So reflection, x-axis. And the 3 is a vertical stretch of 2. Sorry, of 3. I don't know where I got 2 from. So what we're going to start with is we're going to do a reverse of 2 to the x. So my x values would have been negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. And my y values, 2 squared is 4. That's 1/4. 2 to the first is 2. That's 1/2. And 2 to the 0 is 1. So these are actually the log base 2 of x. And now we're going to do nothing to the x, but multiply the y's by negative 3. So my x's are going to stay unchanged, but all of these are going to get multiplied by negative 3. So that's 6, 3, 0, negative 3, negative 6. So my asymptote is still x equals 0. I have 1/4, 6, 1/2, 3, 1, 0. Oops, that's 1, 1, 0, 2, negative 3, and 4, negative 6. And that is our graph. We wanted to draw our asymptote on there. It would have been here. All right, let's look at the next one. My base is going to be 1/3 to the x, but flipped. So we'll put negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. 1/3 squared is 1/9. Flip that is 9. 1/3 to the first is 1/3. Flip that is 3. And anything to the 0 is 1. So the things that are happening here are in the x plus 4, we're really going left 4 because that's going to be x minus 4 there. And the minus 7 there is going to be down 7. So we're going to have y minus 7. So if I subtract 4 from all of these, sorry, I got distracted. Negative 3, 3 and 2/3, negative 3 and 8/9. And then y minus 7. All right. So for this one, my asymptote is actually going to be now at negative 4. So if I look here where it said x minus 4, that's how I know where my asymptote's going to be. So I have, I'm going to start down here, almost -4, -5, real close. Still very close to -4, -6. I have -3, -7, -1, -8, and 5, -9. All right, there we go. That's my graph. So you're going to try the last one, pause, and when you're ready to see the answer, hit play. All right, so this was starting out as 1/2 to the x, and then I had a horizontal stretch of 4 and moved up 3, so that was 4 times x and y plus 3. My asymptote stayed at x equals 0 because I wasn't adding or subtracting anything to the x, and that's my graph. And that is section 6.4, transformations of logarithmic functions.